Good morning, class. It's Wednesday, April 1st, 2020. So this is our daily agenda. Today in math, we're going to be learning some geometry terms. Just a few more terms. You've learned about angles, you've learned about lines. So these last words are going to help you really understand shapes when we get into shapes. You need to know the word polygon, quadrilateral, side, vertex, and closed. There may be a seesaw assignment for that. For reading today, you're going to read Egypt, History and Mystery, and you're going to answer some quiz questions. For writing, you're going to continue to edit and work on your final copy of How Paul Elementary Could Be More Green. Remember, I will put up an assignment for that on Friday for you to actually turn it in on Google Classroom. In science, you're going to be reading a book on epic about reptiles. And for prep today, it is music. Today's prep is not optional. I would like you to try it. It's something that Mrs. Lachaminade put up for you, and there will be links and a YouTube video on your Google Classroom. So upcoming assignments, again, just make sure that you finished your book for your book movie project as well as the movie. You might want to start your digital presentation for that using Book Creator. There's an example on the next slide. That's due April 10th, which is next week. And your final copy of How Paul Elementary Could Be More Green is due this Friday, April 3rd. Don't forget, it's April Fool's Day. No, really. I've created a library on Epic for you called April Fool's Day. Check out some of the pranks and jokes. If you want to try one out or you have one of your own, take a picture or video and post it on Seesaw. I'd love to see what you do. Here's our example of our book movie project, as I said before. We've got the title page here so that I can clearly see. Make sure you put in the title of the book and the movie. Some of them do have different titles, so make sure that you have that there so that I know which story it is that you're doing. The first and second pages in your book are going to include the same information: main characters, minor characters, setting, problem, theme, which is the lesson that the character learns, and a summary of both the book and the movie. And then you're going to use the app Venn to create a Venn diagram showing me the similarities and the differences between the book and the movie. All right, so for math today we're going to be learning a few more basic vocabulary words that you'll need to know to understand shapes. We're going to learn polygon, quadrilateral, sides, vertices or vertex, and closed. So a polygon is a two-dimensional shape. It's made with straight lines that are closed. So remember, two-dimensional means that it's flat. So a shape you could draw, like a square, a triangle, or a rectangle, those shapes that you learned in kindergarten, those are all two-dimensional. And closed means that all the lines connect with one another. So here I have an example. This is a closed shape. You can see that all the lines connect with one another and there's no gaps or openings. This shape here, however, has this empty space here where the lines do not connect. That is an open shape. So to be a polygon, it always has to be closed. There are several types of polygons like triangles, squares, hexagons. And today we're going to be learning about one particular type of polygon, which is called a quadrilateral. A quadrilateral is a polygon that has four sides that are closed. Examples of quadrilaterals would be a square, rectangle, trapezoid, rhombus, parallelogram, and kite. So here are a few examples for you to look at. Now let's look at a basic quadrilateral so that we can explore the term sides and vertex or vertices. So here's a square. It's two-dimensional, it's flat, and it's closed, meaning that all of the lines connect and there's no open spaces. You can see here along this line and this line, these are called sides. Most of us already know that. That's actually the proper term for it as well. So the edges of the shape are called sides. So this particular shape has four sides, which makes it a quadrilateral, a four-sided shape. And then the corners here, 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 and here, those are called vertices. If I have more than one, I call it vertices. So this shape has four vertices. If I'm just talking about one, it's called a vertex. So I have an arrow pointing to one vertex. Okay, for reading today, you're going to read that short article again, Ancient Egypt, History and Mystery. You do need to reread it. I noticed today when I was looking through your responses that many of you forgot to restate the question. You only put in your own personal answer, and very few of you actually used proof from the article. So make sure that you are restating the question I have for you on your Google quiz, and that you actually take a quote from the text to put into your answer. Remember, all your quizzes are on your classwork tab in Google Classroom under the folder called Remote Learning Quizzes, and it will have today's date. For science today, you're going to be reading this book on Epic. If you cannot find it, please make sure that you pop into Meet, and I can actually have you turn your screen where I can see it and help you find whatever it is that you're looking for. So it's going to be, again, in that biology review library. So you just go onto Epic, click on your mailbox, scroll down until you find a library called Biology Review. And when you click in there, you'll find this book. You're going to have to answer 2 or 3 questions about reptiles on your daily quiz. And I picked some toughies, so make sure that you read through this book carefully. For writing, same thing all week. Just make sure that you're finishing editing your How Paul Elementary Could Be More Green, and then typing your final copy into a Google Docs. Again, those will be due Friday, and I will put up an assignment on Google Classroom on Friday for you to turn it in. Okay, our app of the day. So today, I would like you to spend 15 to 30 minutes on iReady. Pay attention to what you're learning. On your Google Classroom, on your Google quiz, it does ask you what it was that you learned, and I can go onto iReady to check and see if your answer is what you did indeed practice that day. So make sure that you're paying attention to what it is that you were learning this day. Last thing, so we have music today for our prep. Like I said, today's prep's not optional. Mrs. LaChamana put a lot of hard work and effort into this assignment, and I thought it was kind of awesome. So I would like you to actually try it. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be writing lyrics to a song. And I will post all the information that she sent out to me for you. I might not be able to answer all your questions about it unless I can get in contact with her tomorrow, but I will do my best. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoy pranking someone at your home. Tomorrow on Thursday, I will have something really easy for you to do. I will be at the dentist all day with my son, and I won't be available really for any live meets on Thursday, so I apologize for that. I was going to tell you something else and I've forgotten. Anyway, I do hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you on Friday, but there will still be something for you to do on Thursday. Bye, guys.